Okay, Friday, 26th of April, 2024. So, it's okay to criticise Satoshi Nakamoto. It's okay to criticise Michael Saylor. It's okay to criticise Nayib Bukele. It's okay to criticise Max Kaiser. It's okay to criticise, because the key principle here is slay your heroes. Hold their feet to the fire. Not to take anyone and everyone's word as gospel. Because fundamentally, the people, every person really, is flawed, is imperfect, okay? Now, I noticed this a lot in the Bitcoin maximalist space. A lot of them were giving a lot of praise to Nayib Bukele. Amazing, okay? And BTC's rollout over there in El Salvador. Amazing, great, perfect. The whole legal tender, great. Adoption, powerful, great, more of it, please. But I was thinking, surely it's not smooth sailing. What things are happening that are not very efficient, flawed? Where's the bad side of it? Because it can't be perfect. Nothing is perfect, because if humans are involved inherently, by definition, it'll be imperfect. So I'm thinking, what things are happening behind the scenes? Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd like to see more Nayib Bukele's in the world, because again, it's adoption, powerful, it's priceless, amazing. And again with Saylor. Now, again, I've learned a lot from him, a lot of respect. Okay, but again, slay our heroes. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me things you don't like about Bitcoin, for example. Now, by all means, I'm sure there are videos out there, but still, I want to know other angle. Devil's advocate. Satoshi himself wasn't perfect. He was human. In those emails that came out a few weeks ago, in the court case in Miami, I forgot where, there was a lot of things happen. He revealed and talked about how Satoshi was getting burnt out. He was getting tired. He had work to do. He was putting the Bitcoin project on hold. That implies, well, of course, by definition, he was human. He wasn't God. That's the thing. The Bitcoin white paper, by definition, isn't perfect. There was a scaling suggestion written in there that was totally disproven in the end. It was not very good. And in the early days, 2013, there was a bug in Bitcoin. So he wasn't perfect. By all means, respect him. Honor him, not worship. No, that's something else. But, you know, respect his contribution by all means. But he wasn't perfect. That's the key thing. Again, slay your heroes. What's the opposite side? It's fine to believe in something and want something by all means and listen to someone. But what devil's advocate? Always look at the opposite side. Because one interesting concept I came across years ago now was you want to be able to argue against yourself better than your competition can. If you can argue against yourself better than the competition, or your opposition even, then that means you've got a very strong grasp of what it is you're advocating for. And the stronger your grasp, the stronger you understand something, all angles, both positive and negative, the better. So this is why I'm curious, as in like, what's Nayib Bukele doing wrong? What's the inefficient? What mistakes has he made in El Salvador? Now, I've spoken to a few people from El Salvador, and they're extremely happy with him. By all means, that's good, that's great, perfect. But he didn't get 100% of the vote. He got, I don't know exactly, but I can't remember, you know, a landslide. And there were other candidates, but why did they vote for them? Out of intellectual curiosity, why did they vote for them? Okay. Because that means someone was dissatisfied. Someone was dissatisfied with the rollout of BTC in El Salvador, by all means, by definition. You can't please all the people. But, like, what happened here? What happened there? Now, again, respect to the people, respect to them. But again, devil's advocate. It's okay to criticise them and hold their feet to the fire. Slay your heroes. That's the key thing here. Again, respect to these people and their contribution. But no one's God. No one's perfect. We want to be able to think, what are they overlooking? What are they missing? What are they not talking about? What are they ignoring? Things like that. So it's okay. It's okay to criticise Satoshi Nakamoto. He wasn't perfect. It's okay to criticise Nayib Bukele. Some people didn't vote for him. Some people didn't vote for him in 2020 or 2019 either. Makes sense. Or recently, you know, people didn't vote for him. It's okay to criticise Michael Saylor. Very smart. I've learned a lot from him, but again, always different angles. Now, you could say on the opposite extreme end of this is listen to a lot of people like, say, Peter Schiff. But it just seems to be over time, how to explain this now? It seems that over time, you understand who is worth listening to and who's not worth listening to. Through the market proving people or things happening in the world, and you think, well, the marketplace of ideas shows who is worth listening to. But as a key principle, slay your heroes and devil's advocate. Always opposite end. The opposite end. What am I doing? That's the key thing here. What am I doing wrong? What am I overlooking? What mistake am I making fundamentally? How can I improve? What am I doing wrong? By listening to this person, that person, this person beyond. How else can I improve? What am I overlooking? That's the key thing. Slay your heroes as well. Now, because I've noticed this a lot with Nayib Bukele, it's like as soon as the election is over, next election, great, let's go. You know, 2029, perfect, let's do it. And I'm thinking, but you know, overly bullish about Nayib, and it's like, well, there must be something must be going wrong here. It can't be perfect. What are his criticisms? That's the key thing. I want to hear the criticisms out of intellectual pursuit, to learn and understand more things. Not out of spite, not out of hatred, out of intellectual curiosity, to understand all angles of the argument. That's the thing. So it's okay to criticise, it's okay to understand. We want to learn. Because again, if we can argue against ourselves better than the competition and the opposition, better. It means our argument becomes stronger. Our position, our commitment, our what's the word? Our determination becomes stronger. That's the thing. So with the heroes, so to speak, or the big people, or anyone in general, big names, hold their feet to the fire. That's an important thing. And then you have a better grasp, and you can find truth easier and faster, because you know what to look for, you know what to avoid, things like that. You understand more, and then you know what to improve. That's the other thing, improve. Because I heard some criticism about the Chivo wallet when it was first launched. I can't remember the details now at all. It was on some podcast. This is like a few years ago, I guess now. Well, yeah, it would have been. And they were saying that something went wrong. But I was thinking, even then, it's like, but this is like early days. Like maybe on day one this happened. But, you know, on day 500, it's not really a thing anymore. But okay, things like that, criticisms. We want to hear that, and it's not just in the Bitcoin space either. It's in every aspect. It's every aspect: political, philosophical, religious. You name it. Architectural, botanical. I want to hear all arguments. Then we can filter the dogma from the fact, and the hype and hyperbole from the science. That's important. And then we have a clearer grasp, clearer understanding, and a better grasp of reality. That's important. So slay our heroes. So therefore, logically, it's okay to criticize. Hold their feet to the fire. Again, in all aspects of life. And again, no, I respect them, and I will listen to them and learn more from them. But we always want to be improving. What gaps in our knowledge are we overlooking? What are we not understanding? What simple facts here and there, simple points of data we're missing that we might not even know, these unknown unknowns here and there, that could change everything and revolutionize everything and improve things for the better. That, very important. So therefore, slay your heroes. Criticize, by all means. It's a marketplace of ideas. Want to learn. That's the key thing, learn as well. But otherwise, right now, this is the Battle of Boyne in Ireland, just north of Dublin. And right here is the visitor centre. Very nice. Nice morning. Very good. Very nice. So otherwise, you will see me tomorrow.